Hey, I got a job as a product manager. Cool. As what type of product manager? There are multiple types? Yes, there are different product managers. Let's look into them. Hi, I'm Dr. Bot and I'll be your product management teacher. Today, let's look at, again, who a product manager is, but there are different breakdowns of the role that have different spices of them, but in the end, it's all the same role with different additions. So let's start with the junior roles. Let's start by looking at how can you break into product management. Junior product manager will be a person who, does a subset of product manager duties with supervision, with the oversight of a product manager, or just given a small portion of the responsibilities that will grow over time. Those roles include associate PM, junior PM, scribe PM, proxy PM, sometimes project manager. That's really different names that you can find. The junior and the associate are the classical juniors. Scribe would be a person who just writes the tickets into Jira or whatever program and learns on the fly, so it's even before the junior PM really. Proxy PM is a person who talks to the actual PM and then communicates directly with the team to make it happen. And making it happen is what project managers do. And sometimes it's how it shapes, like that a junior PM or someone hired as a PM under a junior role is actually a project manager. So he or she is responsible for making sure that the content of the sprint is actually delivered. Now, product managers. For me, that's only product manager and a PO, product owner. Technically, according to Scrum Guide, those would be two identical roles, but in practice, PO often is that proxy product manager I just spoke about. But if we go by the Scrum Guide rules, there's no distinction between those two roles. And that's a person who has his or her product or a fragment of that product and should have unlimited decision-making capabilities to find the optimal value to the product and, organize it in a backlog. That's the essence of it. Few other colleagues in the product management space also try to distinguish people like growth product managers, platform product managers, and consumer product managers. So at least for me, the consumer and the growth one are one and the same. It's like being the advocate of the users, of their clients, and making sure that the users are given optimal value to grow the metrics. It's not about the role, it's maybe about the preference of a single individual that either is happier to be client-centric and believe that even if he or she sacrifices some of the growth in order to create a better product that has a better net promoter score or gets better ratings, or you are obsessed with ratings, with funnels, and you look into those to make sure that the conversion between steps of the funnel is optimal. I think you should do both. That's the real magic of product management, to be able to somehow pull it off. It's hard, granted, but I wouldn't put a differentiation in my video. Now, platform product manager, on the other hand, is something I would call a technical product manager. And that can be also known as, platform product manager, backend product manager, API product manager, or AI product manager. What do I mean here? Usually, the product manager is organizing the backlog and then expects that team, the development team, to execute this backlog. The technical product manager, on the other hand, has to have so much technical prowess that he or she also guides the actual solution, that has so much technical knowledge that tells the developers what actually needs to be coded. AI product manager is the best example here because that requires very scientific specific knowledge, and often people with PhDs will guide teams in the best way to build the algorithm. So that also means that they are a bit of project managerial. So a technical product manager is a product manager that also has very high level knowledge of the space of the product that he or she looks after and guides the team towards the optimal solution and the order of introduction of those solutions. So it's a more difficult job, but also needs to be distinguished. Finally, let's look at the titles for the high-level product managers. Those include Principal Product Manager, Product Team Manager, Group Product Manager, Head of Product, and the VP of Product, Vice President of Product. Those roles, in comparison to the regular product managers, imply that there are more junior product managers that this person oversees and perhaps multiple products. And this is the level where the PM doesn't even have too much interaction with the backlog other than inspection. This person is responsible for guiding the vision, the strategy, and the high-level growth of the product to identify the right trends and give his or her junior or more junior PMs the right goals and the right direction to aspire to, while also making sure that the communication between the teams and the highest level of management is fluent and everyone understands mutual stance and the current situation. As of now, that's all I have in this particular subject. If you like to learn more from me, make sure to visit either my Udemy or Skillshare courses. Links are down in the description. I'm also having a blog where I post weekly-ish articles on product management. And, well, here is where you will find new videos. And I hope to see you yet another time in the next one. So like, subscribe, share, and see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.